I wanted crap, and I'm not getting crap. Hello there, I'm Scotty. You're not. On to the next Jack in the Box movie, Jack in the Box Awakening, and well, I said I'm not getting crap because while this is a little bit worse than the first one, I don't think it's that bad. It is very wash, rinse, repeat, where it's like we're in one building and people are there, and Jack Box wakes up, kills them. We move on to scenes of people talking, and then something happens, and yeah, it's very much recycled from the first one. There's a lot of that in the first one, and recycled over and over again in this one, but yeah. I started watching this and was immediately confused because you have this man who is revealed to be the son of this woman who is dying of some disease. Cancer, I'm assuming, is the obvious choice to go with here. Uh, and so she switches the Jack in the Box to make it so that when he finishes killing the 6 people, it will heal her. Which is not what they said it does in the first one. Apparently this is its true purpose. I don't know. She's bedriddled for the entire movie, but yeah, and it kills this douchey assistant guy. By the way, this opening scene pissed me off because he goes to smoke and the guy goes, "Excuse me, can you not smoke that? Excuse me, can I ask you not to smoke that in here?" And he goes, "You can ask, but I don't have to listen. I don't listen to the help." Okay. You're in someone else's home. You can't just light up. That is rude. And then he's like, "I'm not the help." We find out that is her son. They do mention that the Jack in the Box is hard to track down because of something that happened. The first one, although last time we saw it, it was just left in a field somewhere. So I don't know how complicated it would be to find it unless the police somehow tracked it down. I don't know. He says a few years ago, but later we find out it was only 1 year ago. I don't know. We meet a new caretaker lady named Amy. She's our final girl, so to speak. Yeah, I don't know. This movie was hard to get into. It felt like it went on forever. I'm serious. It felt like it went on forever when, I don't know, it should have. It should have ended. It just felt like, and that part of that is that rinse, wash, and repeat feeling where it just feels like it keeps going on and on and on and on and on. And there's no Wikipedia page for it, so Jack, I was gonna go Jack in the Box. What? Go away! When I'm trying to type something out, pop up so that I can. Jack in the Box, The Awakening. Okay, IMDb. This is once again written and directed by Lawrence Fowler. Still no. Will you? Relation. Trying to look. I will say it got sort of annoying when they kept playing the music. I don't know, but every time they kept, after a while, it's just like, okay, we get it. We get it. It's a Jack in the Box. We get it. Amy plays chess. That's right. The curse calls for 6 victims. A box has 6 sides. Okay, sure. Fowler Media. No relation. I'm looking for a synopsis so I can get some information here. like I said, it was few and far between to pay attention to certain things. But like this woman wants, they have to make sure. That's it. I remember reading something else. Here. That's not it. No. Is it? I read a thing. Yeah, this is the okay. So it does. So it claims its victims. I was at one point. We were almost through the film, and it switched to 4, and I'm like, really? We're only on 4? It feels like we've been here for almost 2 hours. This thing is not that long, but it feels long. I don't know. Maybe I just felt the length on this one. The gore is pretty decent. There's one where the dude gets the first one. The dude gets through backwards through the back and through the chest, the heart area. It's pretty cool. But yeah. So like I said, she wants it. These 6 people die, and she gets her wish. She gets to be cured of her disease. However, I felt like they take liberties with this, especially by the end of it. It doesn't, like, people are dying and stuff, and it gets down to when what's his name? Frank, whatever the brother, Edgar, whatever the son is, like, he tries to chase down Emily or Amy, and she eventually gets away, I think, although apparently she might be possibly accused as the cause of this, but that's not, they don't repeat that, which is what I was afraid was going to happen. The cops are going to show up and she's the only one left, you know. The problem is, like, he tries to drag her down and she locks herself inside the room with the mother and just, like, stabs the shit out of her. Murders her. She is guilty of that one, I guess. And the guy's freaking out, "Mother! Mother!" trying to break down the door. And so Amy gets away, and then he breaks in and finds her dead. And then he ends up sacrificing himself to the Jack in the Box. And he goes, "I know what I have to do. Don't worry, Mother. I will bring you back." I'm like, "Nah, that's not how it works. She did the cure of disease. It can kill you all he wants. It can kill you all at once. It's not going to work because she made the deal to cure her disease. Now bring her back from the dead." But then, after it kills him, she comes back to life. And I went, "No, that's not the deal they made. The deal was for life, yes, but the deal was to cure her disease, not to bring her back from the dead. That was not the deal. And if you start shouting Star Wars at me, I've altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it any further. I swear to God. What the hell fell? No, that's not. But, yeah, I don't know. That felt a little like we need a twist for the sake of a twist. I felt a little too, I don't know. It didn't really make any sense to me. Right? Like, it felt like when Amy killed her, she got her comeuppance for unleashing this thing on people, right? Comeuppance, what she deserves. And then they just throw this at the end where it's like, actually, because I still say, it shouldn't have worked. It shouldn't have worked because of the fact that the deal was to save her from her disease. Now that she's murdered, the deal is off, right? If anything, it should have made the Jack in the Box retreat into the box because the deal has been broken because her life. You know, that's a twist. Like, oh, there's another way to stop it besides burying it. Kill the person who brought it out. Smart. Well, again, I have a problem with this ending because it doesn't really make any sense to me. Casey getting arrested at the end of the first one made more sense than this. It's a twist to shock the audience because they're not expecting it because they don't think it's going to work. And it is also kind of obvious that what's going to happen, but I don't know. I would have loved if the twist was actually he goes to sacrifice himself and nothing happens and he turns around and it puts itself back in the box. Because she's dead. I don't know. It's fine. It's another middle of the road. It's nothing to write home about, really. And yes, I wish I would have paid more attention to it too. But it's really not a lot to pay attention to because it's rinse, wash, wash, rinse, and repeat. Everything. You get a kill, people talking about something, they're playing chess. Another kill, people talking about something, and they never leave the grounds of the building, not once. At least in the first one, there was a few other places they went to, but here it's either in the building or on the grounds. They don't ever leave. It's. I understand they're on a budget, but it gets boring. It's the same stuff over and over again, and yeah, I understand it is the confines of the Jack in the Box itself. Is that it's in that area, so that's what they do. But it feels, I don't know. And there's one more. I will say these aren't bad. They're decent. They have some merit to them, but I don't know. This one's a little bit worse for me, and we'll see where the third one takes us. So, what are your thoughts on Jack in the Box Awakening? And when it comes over, you should like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm Sky, and I'll see you in the next one.